Ladies and gentlemen, Peter Salasya is accusing Linda Mwananchi of being a government project.
So I want to challenge the people of Linda Mwananchi. If you are really truly that you are looking for the leadership of this country, what is it that is, if it's not about selfish interest, yenye nafanya musiingie sahi?
Peter Salasya is not a madman. As a matter of fact, Peter Salasya is very smart. And there is no way he can just make those blanket accusations without an objective. For those who follow the political developments in the Republic of Kenya very closely, Peter Salasya hosted the United Opposition, that is Rigathi, and the team when they toured Western Kenya. And probably what Peter Salasya is telling us is what was discussed inside that closed-door meeting at his home. Peter Salasya is beginning by asking Sifuna and the group why they are not involved, if indeed they want to run for the presidency.
So I want to challenge the people of Linda Mwananchi. If you are really truly that you are looking for the leadership of this country, what is it that is, if it's not about selfish interest, yenye nafanya musiingie sahi?
He then goes further and invokes the NIS narrative.
Nyinyi ni wale watu ambao mnataka kunutumika na NIS ili ya kwamba to confuse Kenyans, not to focus where the direction that Kenyans are looking for. And we will tell you the truth. What are your intention? Na nyinyi ni mamols ambao mnataka kujikua kama wale manabii wa uongo. Mnajifanya mko na Wakenya, kumbe mko na Wakenya.
And it's not ending there. He's giving the example of Caleb Amisi, who joined them along the way, just to spy on them.
You are dining together with those who are frustrating Kenyans with bad politics, bad leadership. Amisi Caleb, for example, amekuwa na sisi, akaona tunaingia kiminini. Amekuwa pale. Ameona wave imeingia, anakuja confuse watu. Amekuwa pale anatafika Kitale ground kubwa. Anakuja kutuambia, anajifanya tena kesho naona anatuambia maneno ya watu wengine pale.
And the reason I believe that these issues were discussed in that closed door meeting, Peter Salasya is also talking about the Thika rally. And is suggesting that those who attended the Thika rally are actually Rigathi Gachagua supporters. But Edwin Sifuna and the group are celebrating, which means during that meeting, they discussed the Thika rally.
Amwezi mkua, sisi tukiwa pale Western Kenya, tumefanya mikutano, tumekuwa Vihiga. Tukapiga Vihiga mikutano. Tukatoka Vihiga, tukapiga Kakamega. Mikutano tukapiga Wisero, tukapiga Malava, tukapiga kwingine, tukaenda huko Mumias East na zingine. Tukatoka tukaenda Bungoma. Tukakuwa Bumula, tukakuwa kule Tongaren, tukakuwa kule kule Chwele, Kabuchai, tumekuwa kule tumeenda mpaka tukafanya kule mkutano Trans Nzoia Kiminini tukafanya. Mikutano zaidi ya ngapi? Tumekuwa kule pia Matungu. Tumefanya mikutano zaidi ya mikutano 10 ya watu over 10,000 people in each meeting. Na wewe mnakuja kufanya kama mkutano kamoja pale Thika Town, kura za Rigathi Gachagua, mnaanza kutupigia hatu kelele. I want to tell these people that if you really want for the president, declare that you want to go for presidency.
And it's ending with the questions about the sponsor. He's actually challenging the sponsor to then increase for them their location.
Si hata huwezi kuwa unataka president, alafu ati mnataka president, alafu unaenda mkutano moja kwa mwezi moja. Mwambie sponsor wenu wa basi aongeze pesa, muendelee zaidi. But you will not confuse us. You will not confuse our people. You will not confuse Kenyans. And I will tell this thing. Sisi tunajua penye Kalonzo yuko, penye Rigathi Gachagua yuko, penye Eugene Wamalwa yuko, penye Natembea yuko, penye JB Muturi yuko. And that is it. If Matiang'i will join us, well and good. If he will not join us, well and good. We are ready for that change. And that is the position. And we don't mind who is going to be the presidential candidate in that team. Whoever that the natural justice will look for, we will support that person. And that is our position as the united alternative government that is coming. Thank you.
In this video, I want to talk about that speech or that statement by Peter Salasya, because for me, it is significant politically speaking. Before you do it, in case you're watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. Ladies and gentlemen, my take, because I want to be very brief, I'm actually heading to the village. Ladies and gentlemen, my first take is that Peter Salasya was actually delivering the united opposition message to Edwin Sifuna and the group. Are they really interested in running for the presidency? Because Edwin Sifuna has been under a lot of pressure from his supporters to run for the presidency. And Edwin Sifuna, in my view, which has always been a very wise decision, has avoided the temptation of committing that he's going to run. But these guys, why do you think they are pushing Sifuna to declare? Because they now want to know who are with Sifuna and who are not with him. So the fact is, in the united opposition, there's Kalonzo, and of course there's also Matiang'i. Rigathi, in my view, has been locked out or knocked out technically. But for me, if you are to ask me, this message about being moles, being government project, is a message which the united opposition are suspecting. I don't want to talk much about this, but if you are keen, who benefits if Linda Mwananchi was to sponsor a presidential candidate? Who benefits? Because for Ruto to be defeated, a single candidate must be fronted. But I've always asked you a question here. Do you think William Ruto, or the deep state for that matter, will just sit somewhere and allow the opposition to sponsor a candidate? They will not allow that. They'll ensure there are 2 or 3 strong candidates to split the votes. I'm 100% sure that's exactly what Peter Salasya was saying after they discussed it in that their closed door meeting. Because let's face the reality. Even the meeting which took place between Sifuna, not Sifuna really, between Orengo, Babu, and Matiang'i, it was about Matiang'i's presidency. And I doubt if Matiang'i himself will even allow himself not to be on the ballot. So the truth is, there is the fear that the popularity of Sifuna and the group are actually the work of Nis. I was talking to someone and they told me, Lee, sometimes this is how government operates. And they want to create some illusion that there's a very strong person here. Why would Sifuna be received like that in Thika? Why? Is it that popular? Or someone is enabling it? Because the truth is, if you go to the polling stations today in Thika, the chance is they will not vote for Sifuna. They'll vote for let's say, Rigathi. So those are some of the issues which are being talked in low tones within the political circles, especially in united opposition. So what Salasya is doing is just amplifying them. Number 2, it confirms what most people have been saying. The fear in united opposition over the popularity of Linda Mwananchi. Take the case of Lawyer Nation. There's UDA, there is ODM, and then we used to have now the united opposition. Sifuna has come with Linda Mwananchi. As we speak in the Lawyer Nation, Sifuna is going to sweep if things remain the way they are today. So if in the Lawyer Nation, Sifuna is going to sweep, that's Linda Mwananchi, and Salasya is not part of it, he's in the united opposition, he's also going to be swept. And that's why the narrative is now coming up that, these guys are government projects. Just the fear of Linda Mwananchi. And number 3, it's also about the 20 27 presidential candidates, and of course the running mate. The consensus is for Ruto to be removed, the presidential candidate and the running mate must be able to garner votes from the Kikuyu nation and the Luhya nation. According to the united opposition, their arithmetics is simple. They want Kalonzo and Rigathi to consolidate the Mountain and Eastern. Then the running mate is supposed to come from the Luhya nation. And the person earmarked for that is Eugene Wamalwa or George Natembeya, who both belongs to DAP Kenya, where Salasya is a member of parliament. So the emergence of Sifuna now is not complicating the equation for DAP Kenya. It means it's sweeping DAP Kenya out of the Luhya nation. That is the territory Peter Salasya is trying to protect. And of course, lastly, the Luhya politics. If Linda Mwananchi were to be strong, they'll dictate politics down there. Salasya is not their favorite. Salasya doesn't believe in Sifuna for a long time. I think since Udim failed to issue him with a ticket, he always believed that it was Sifuna. I don't know what you think. Until next time, this is Makwiny. Bye-bye.